The LPGA is in Asia at the moment, and competing in Malaysia alongside some of the biggest names in ladies golf was local girl Kelly Tan. Golfing World sat down with the LPGA Tour rookie to find out all about her first season in the big time and how good it is to be back in familiar territory.
It's just great to be home. I haven't been home for 6 months. It's just been great to be home and play in this event in front of my families and friends. And I'm just very excited.
Now in its 5th year, the Sime Darby LPGA is already a big deal, but having one of their own playing in the tournament as a full LPGA member took local interest to a new level, and Kelly was afforded some special treatment and hometown support at the Kuala Lumpur Golf and Country Club as a result.
The limo is my godmom's friend, and he owned this company, and he was like, "Kelly, I have this limo, can I take you for the ride for the week?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then the t-shirt, they planned it. I didn't know that, and it looked good out there.
Coming towards the end of year 1 on the LPGA Tour, Kelly has learnt a lot about being a touring pro and how steep the learning curve can be. She's missed 11 out of 19 cuts and is currently 92nd on the official money list.
It's 100 times harder than I thought. Like, I never knew it's going to be this difficult. But I'm glad I'm about to get down my rookie year, and I've learned a lot this year. It's just like things that you don't know what's going to happen. Like, you travel, you don't know where to fly to. When you go to a hotel, you don't know which hotel to stay, which place is better, and just things like that. You just got to kind of learn week after week.
The LPGA helps out its rookies with a pod system where a current player and former tour member are allocated a group of rookies to mentor for the season. Needless to say, Kelly was pretty excited when she found out her big sister on tour for the year was none other than the current #1 on the Rolex rankings.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate to be Stacey's group, and she took care of us early this year. We went out dinner together in Australia, and she just kind of showed us around the tour and how it works. And every time when I have a question, I go up to her and I ask her. She never failed to give me an answer, so that's great.
Along with the battles, there have been some brighter moments too. At the Marathon Classic in July, rounds of 68, 70 and 68 put her squarely in contention on the final day. A closing 67 was certainly nothing to be ashamed of, as she finished tied 4th behind eventual winner Lydia Ko.
On Sunday, when I saw myself on the leaderboard, I kept telling my caddy, it's just so good, it's so good to feel this way and feel like, I can actually win the tournament. And I thought I handled myself pretty good on Sunday that week, so it's good to know that.
The LPGA's push into Asia is all part of trying to grow ladies golf in its biggest market. Sime Darby has been a huge supporter by sponsoring the tournament since its inception, as well as the grassroots game. Kelly's development into a member of the LPGA Tour shows the programme is working.
Back in 2010, I was very fortunate to be given a scholarship from Sime Darby to go over to IMG in Bradenton, Florida. I went over there for my year 12 and a year of free scholarship for the Let Better Golf Academy. And I've learned so much that year, and I'm just very grateful. Sime Darby have done a lot for the junior development program. It goes on for 3 months, and they have a lot of the good coaches from all over the world to come and teach us. And I think it's one of the biggest camp that every junior look up to. Like when I was 16, 17, I always wanted to be in this program and to be part of it.
The fruits of that junior development were on show for all to see this year in KL, because Kelly wasn't the only up-and-coming Malaysian pro teeing it up. In fact, for the first time ever, 6 Malaysian players were in the main draw for the tournament, all graduates of the tournament's Elite Junior Development Programme.
They have named us the Malaysian Angels. And I think they came up with that name because they wanted to inspire more and more of the little juniors, and when I was growing up, I watched all these girls on Golf Channel, and I always tell myself, I want to be there, I want to be there. And now that I'm actually on tour, I know exactly how those little girls feel when they're outside the ropes. And I think Malaysia need that, after ladies to learn more how to play golf, and I think that's good for the country.